Hello dudes, it's your boy Brightside, back at ya with another episode of the Diablo 1 Beelzebub High Definition Modification. Last episode, we had a lot accomplished. We knocked out a couple of quests, killed the Butcher, killed King Leoric, found this sweet new armor, Arcane's Valor. Turns out, I don't need another armor the rest of the game. This is literally as good as it gets. And that's actually not that far from the truth. The armor class is kind of low, but the stats on it more than make up for it. Now, we also made it into the next tier of the dungeon, which is the catacombs, and started to clear that out. Let's see, and we have one quest that Griswold gave us to find a magic rock with which to make if I remember correctly, a magic sword.
Is it me? Or are there zombies down here?
Oh, there probably are zombies down here, friendo. Now, the catacombs is kind of where the game gets a little bit frustrating for the warrior class, and I assume to a similar extent I'm gonna have to hold on. Sound options. Let's turn this down a little bit. And to a similar extent, I assume the Barbarian. And that's because this place is typically riddled with archers, like everywhere. Ooh. So I took a couple of days off so I could, from finishing this game or playing this game, because this weekend a surprise in the form of the Diablo 2, whatever it's called, Resurrected, the remake. The beta was this weekend, so I spent some time playing that, and I will absolutely be playing a ton of it when it gets released. There were some server issues that I had. I don't know if it was a similar thing across the board with all players or most players, but serious latency issues, disconnects, classic battle.net, it's kind of been the same way for 20 years on that game. But yeah, it turns out it's well fun, and I'm looking forward to trying it some more. Oh, hey look, I found the magic rock. Just completely by accident there. I was going to loot this stuff and happened to see it. Down to level 6. Found the floor down as well. Let's pick these up so we can pawn them for money. There are some things I dislike about the Diablo 2 remake, and some things that I find well cool. I have to sneeze. Oh my gosh. Watermelon, watermelon. Whoa, what was that screen shake? That was very cool. I don't know what that was for. But all in all, I mean, I think it's okay, it's right here in the inventory. I feel like it's a faithful recreation. Actually, it's not even a recreation, I don't think. I think it's the like the same engine that the game was built on, only kind of like modified into full 3D high definition. In fact, you can actually switch between the two graphics modes if you prefer the old style, like 2D sprite graphics. You can switch back to that seamlessly, and so that was pretty cool. But some of the spell animations and some of the some of the spell animations and some of the abilities and models just kind of didn't do it for me. And the lighting in the game is very dark, so I found myself using the classic, the classic graphic style occasionally when I was doing some farming runs, just so I could see and navigate the dungeons that I was in. And I'm sure that I could have adjusted my brightness levels, I'm sure, or something like that. But it seemed pretty cool, and something that I can't be bothered to do. There are a lot of boss packs down here. ahead and pick up all this. I don't really care about magical rags. Alright, here's the room that Valor was in. Actually, I feel like I don't even need to clear this out, because I already cleared it out once already in the previous episode. So I'm just going to move on to floor number 6. Go ahead and do that, and then we'll go have a chat with Griswold. Get our new sword, which I will promptly throw in the stash and never use, because I am using this big axe. What's on my swap, actually? Maybe I'll put it on my swap just in case. A bow. Oh, right. A bow. Alright, Griswold. Let's take the map off.
Let me see that. Aye.
Okay,
Aye,
apparently he
this is
does not give me a
believe.
sword. He gives me a ring?
Give me a moment.
Or an amulet?
Ah,
I think
here
that was
you
the sound
are.
of a ring.
I arranged pieces of the stone within a silver ring that my father left me. Ah, I hope it serves you well.
Likewise. Ring.
Hello, my friend.
Kane, I need you to identify some stuff. Let's hope I don't have a whole lot of cursed stuff. +2 to all attributes. 20% faster hit recovery. 20% light radius. Okay, let's. What do I have over here? Magic. I lose 2 vitality. Well, that's a lot of hit recovery, though. I'll throw it on here. -70% enhanced damage. Great. That's actually a really kind of a nice little short sword there. Alright, let's compare. 8 to 21 damage, 7 to 22. 1 to 12 lightning, 1 to 12 lightning. Resist cold 15, 5 dexterity. It's marginally better, I think. 16 to 40. Ooh, I lose a lot of hit rating though, for 1 point of damage. Okay.
Well, what can I do for you?
Alright, let's sell this. Sell that. Okay, maybe not. I'll just drink it. I don't really... Wait, I have 2 points of mana! That was very loud, I apologize. 2 whole points of mana now. We're moving on up in the world. Is that because I have 2 magic? Yeah, it is. I like it. I now feel like a proper wizard. I guess there are no additional quests yet. Maybe we'll pick some up on in the dungeon. Go ahead and put my gold in here so I don't die and lose it all. 10,000. Actually, we have a lot of 22. That's pretty cool.
Well, what can I do
You don't
for
see that often. Alright, Wirt doesn't have anything to say. I have plenty of potions. Let's move. I have a scroll of town portal. Yeah. Anyways, like I was saying, the catacombs is where the game kind of gets, I'm gonna say, challenging. Oh, these guys are a pain. They're always like they just constantly go invisible, and they're just, you have to chase them, and then they'll go invisible. And I used them as a model for some D&D monsters one time, and it worked out really well. Oh, how do I do that again? Oh yeah, and it worked really well. They would like Book of Town Portal. They would constantly go invisible, so they'd get advantage on their attacks, and yeah, and you can see the that was a weird looking arrow. Did anybody else see? There, it's like sideways. Weird. And you can tell that there are a lot of archers over in that direction. Oh, we'll read this book in a moment. Okay. I don't want to die because I'm listening to dialogue. Alright.
Beyond the Hall of Heroes lies the Chamber of Bone.
Whoa!
Eternal death awaits any who would seek to steal the treasures secured within this room. So speaks the Lord of Terror, and so it is written.
Cool. The Chamber of Bone. Anyways, these D&D monsters I had, they would go invisible as a bonus action on the beginning of their turn. So they would attack with advantage on the first attack that they had, and they had multi-attack or something like that probably. And that's a lot of times when I design... Oh gosh, there's a whole lot of archers. a lot of times when I design monsters for Dungeons and Dragons, it is... Oh, wow, okay, and they do cold damage. I take a lot of the inspiration from games I've played or movies I've watched. And I just happen to be running like a generic dungeon crawl. And I thought those would be cool monsters. Are they out of range of me? Is the question. No. I can shoot them, however, they cannot target and fire at me. This is why I suggest carrying a bow in your, like as your weapon swap, because you can kind of cheese the AI a little bit. And now, in the original Diablo, you would not be able to do this. Because like I said, in episode 1, the zoom level was like this. So you'd have no idea that those guys existed back here. But here I can zoom out, I mean, I can see halfway across the dungeon, I think, at this point. I also believe that there is a... oh, yep. Am I still in range? And this is probably, like, cheesy and lame to kill these archers like this. But honestly, fighting archers in Diablo 1 is such a huge pain. Because you'll walk up to them to try to smack them, and they will turn around and walk away from you. Meanwhile, their 6 other archer friends are shooting you at the same time. So it's really just kind of like a war of attrition, I guess, and do you have enough health potions to survive? Now these guys also chill you. So like you saw, my character would turn blue when I got shot. Okay. That's satisfying. Sorry. Yeah, so here there were like 10 archers, all of which were minions. This guy leveled me up, I think. Yep. And just imagine being like slowly being chilled while you're trying to chase them down while all of their friends pelt you with arrows. It's not fun game design, and that's one of the things in Diablo 1 that it kind of annoys me, is the lack of a run option, because in later games you could just, if that was the case, you could just run them down and hit them. Oh, more of them. Now in Diablo 2 I rarely use the run function, but that's just because I tend to play hardcore and... Oh, wow, okay. Yeah, this is another one. See how I'm... Yeah, this is perfect example of what I was talking about. So you're gonna have to, like, maybe bait them in around the corner? And this is absolute bonkers. Alright, what we're gonna do here... Oh, wow. Okay. I'm gonna die here. Can I just get around the corner here? Alright, we can get some of them at least this way. Oh, wow, okay. Okay, now I'm having problems with these, Okay, we're gonna do like this. Uh-oh. Oh, that bug where you click on it. I think I can probably manage to clear this, maybe. See how I get him in the stun lock. It's pretty great. Alright. Alright, it looks like I'm out of their range. So let's cheese it a little bit. Holy moly. And that gets... Thank goodness I had a whole belt full of potions. It gets even worse later, like deeper in the dungeon. You'll walk into rooms where there are like literal dozens of ranged monsters all trying to shoot you at once. Oh, and we've got archers from the side as well. Okay, that's great. I'm going to turn the map off real quick just so I can see a little better. And there we go. Death Spit. Yeah, that is a very accurate name. Death Spit. Almost had my first death right here in the catacombs. That would have been frustrating. I'm doing 1 damage. He must be resistant to lightning or something. I mean, I don't know. Let's see if I can bait him around the corner. Go ahead and rage. Ah. Okay. We'll do like this. I'm exhausted now. All of my stats are super low. But if I can get him into the corner... Oh, maybe I can't get him into a corner. I've almost got him. Come on. Oh my goodness. That was actually not fun at all to do. And I went through all of my potions and I don't have a scroll of town portal. Oh, a book of insanity. I wonder what that does. I can use it? Requires 35 vitality. Insanity. All right, let's just pump vitality to 50 to be even Stevens. All right. Sacrifice life energy in a ritual that causes the caster to become possessed and gain supernatural combat prowess. Causes severe exhaustion. It's literally just rage. Cooldown 200 seconds. Holy cow. Alright. Let's where's rage? Let's F1 that. Let's F2 this. And then we'll see stats. 55, 50, 50.
Time to die.
I mean, increases haste. Okay, it increases attack speed by a significant amount. Looks like my damage and holy moly! Look at my resist, minus 83 across the board. That legitimately gives you minus 100 to all resistances just to use it. Wow. All right, more archers. Let's do this. Ooh, I'm out of potions too. Let's get these healing potions here. Maybe that'll help. I might have to walk back to town, and I feel like while I'm already close to the stairway, oh well, crap. I'm sure a town portal scroll will drop eventually, right? Ooh, a full healing potion over here. Along with more archers, of course, naturally. Magical sash. It's a kind of a shame that there were no town portal scrolls in that room where all the scrolls and scroll pedestals and books usually are. Ooh, nice cleave. Nice cleave, Mr. Barbarian. I like it. You love to see it. If I was any other class, I could pick up all these mana potions and use them to heal myself with the heal spell, but unfortunately, that is not the case with the Barbarian. Chamber of Bone. I vaguely remember this. There's a bunch of like skeletons, naturally, as you would think, and the invisible fella's in here as well, I think. Yep. And I guess those rhino things that I don't actually remember being in here. But I do remember them from the movie Conan the Destroyer. That has to be what they took inspiration from when designing those guys. Because in the movie Conan the Destroyer, there's literally monsters like the final boss that he fights is a big some kind of rhino demon. And he kills him by taking his horn off and stabbing him in the noggin with it. And it was like, what a good ooh, another book. What a good movie. I'm into all those like 80s swords and sorcery movies. They're all really fun, kind of cheesy and corny. Beastmaster. Ooh. Beastmaster's probably my favorite one out of them all. Oh, another Book of Insanity.
I can't carry anymore.
I like it. I wonder what this one does. Like at higher levels, what do you think it does? Let's do like that. We'll do like this. Book of Insanity. Is it B? I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Alright. Spell effect modifiers. Next level requires 42 vitality. Now, what's the cooldown on it? 190 seconds. It went down a little bit. You love to see it. If I remember correctly, this room right here is just filled to the brim with skeletons. And
I can't get there from here.
when you're playing a class that can cast spells, it's kind of nice because you can literally just cast a firewall in there, and everything will eventually die, just from the nature of that spell. And because I seem to have this sweet cleave ability, I'm going to ignore my former advice, which of... Oh wow, I really desperately need a town portal scroll. A lot of healing potions though here, I'll take them. I'm going to ignore my advice of fight them one at a time in the doorway, because cleave... That is a very cool sound effect. Cleave is just so powerful. So that's what we're going to do. This should open another room right here on the right. Yep. Hopefully I can get in that room. There we go. I'll just stand here. I can hit 3 at a time, so I'll just stand here and shift click and they'll come to me and they'll die that way. Look at that. You love to see it. Oh, a magical skull cap. Some more healing potions. A lot of gold. I've actually found a ton of gold since coming back. I know, almost 10k. Since coming back into the dungeon, I emptied it all. Alright, let's get some more strength. Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about. You see the entire, like every space in the room is filled with a blue skeleton here. And I think this is the time to go ahead and rage here. Wow. Wow. Come on, fellas.
Where would I put this?
I don't know, dude. I see some scrolls on the ground. Let's hope one of them's a town portal scroll. Alright, scroll of flash. There's so much stuff cluttering up the screen, I can't really see which scroll's what. I suppose I can just hover over them. Flash, circle of ice, great. Pick up the ring. I feel like I'm not going to replace my current rings for quite a while, but I'll go ahead and pick it up.
I can't get
2
there
rings.
from here.
It looks like we've got some kind of like rhino boss down here at the end. See if we can dodge the charge attack. Yes. Go ahead and rage here. All right. Another ring. Wow. And this is the Chamber of Bone. It's a pretty simple dungeon. I like it a lot. You know, just a couple hidden rooms. I think this gives me the spell. Is it called Hydra? Guardian. Requires 50 mana. I'm about 48 short. Hey, it's a cool little dungeon, kind of small, couple of like secret rooms and a boss at the end, and then you get like a magic spell as a reward, which I think is pretty cool. It's pretty simple. Unfortunately, the reward for the quest is kind of useless for me because I'll never be able to cast it. 50 mana is a lot. For a barbarian, at least. But, you know, might as well do it anyways because it's one of the quests and you just gotta do them all, you know? Just gotta do them all. The good news is I got a full belt almost from that dungeon, so I don't even need to... Oh, this is a waypoint. Okay, perfect. What level am I on? 6, I think? Which means I don't need to stress about going back to town or how I'm going to get back to town. Oh, another ring. This is so frustrating. Cold Death Archer. Alright, nice. Back to town. Identify this stuff. Pawn it off, and then 4, 2, 4. So it looks like every other level, maybe 2, 4. I'm on 6 now. We'll look for another one on floor 8. I can't remember how many floors there are. I want to say 15 or 16. Look, everyone's having a chat over here.
My friend.
Let me join. Wait, did I get a... No, I didn't. I thought for a second I got like a unique, but I did not. That's pretty good, actually. Very good, actually. I'm going to hold on to that. Not bad. I lose a belt slot if I change that, though. Chance to hit plus 20% and plus 5 to strength. Oh, wow, both of these. Very good. Silver Ring of Might, both of them. You know,
Whoa,
I'm just going to get rid of it all. Can I... No, I cannot. I actually have to physically drag it over and drop it. I am going to keep the mace, however, because, wow, that was 5,000. I'm going to keep the mace, oh, whoops, because it's a very good mace. Requires level 3, does 4 to 16, and has a boatload of resists on it. It seems very good. I don't think he can sell yellow quality items. Go ahead and repair our equipment.
Greetings.
Maybe Geed has something I can gamble. A ring. 169,000 gold. Seems like a bit much. Does his shop change if I talk to him a second time? Yes. Plate mail. Don't think I could afford that regardless. What I'm looking for here is a new belt. Because the belt I have, all of my gear is pretty solid except for my belt, which is just kind of a crappy 20 cold resist. 22,000 gold though. Actually, I'll take it. And that gives me another row of potions to use. And what I'm going to do here... Just like that.
What ails you, my friend?
I have 43 whole points of mana now with this belt. Actually, I'm basically a wizard. Oh no, wrong one. We're just gonna fill our inventory up with full healing potions. Dump the... Oh, what'd I do? Dump the rest of that in there. Town portal requires 20 magic.
I can't cast that here.
I have 2. 6, 11, 13. Okay, I'm trying to do the maths and try to add up, because if you have the minimum amount of magic required to learn a spell with gear on, after you remove that gear, you still know the spell. So I could theoretically, if I could get a total of 20 points of magic, learn the town portal spell, I would be able to then cast that spell with my brand new belt that gives me 40 some odd points of mana. I don't see any items that give magic, however. So what we're going to do is we're going to slap that right here. Hold on to it for a rainy day. I've got another one there as well. And then we're going to go buy a couple of scrolls, you know, just in case.
I can't cast that here.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
43 whole mana. Oh, nope, go back. Healing, telekinesis, don't care. Lightning, identify. I don't... Oh, gosh. I always do that. I always empty my bags, or my my gold, and then I've probably done it 3 times or 4 times in this Let's Play already. 26,000 gold. I spent that much on this belt. So it feels bad, man. It's a big feels bad. But it will be worth it. Alright, let's just get 2 of those as like a just in case. It'll be totally worth it if I am able to cast the town portal spell. Totally worth it. Slap that in there. Cool. Head back to level 6. We've got to be getting close to I mean, we've explored a good chunk of the map already. We've got to be getting close to the next floor, right? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Great, thanks. Alright, we'll go ahead down the stairs. And then what we're going to do is immediately go back up the stairs. Why, you ask? Well, to see if there are anybody in town has a new quest for us while we're down here. Because a lot of times, I think quests trigger on reaching a certain floor in the dungeon. So like the King Leoric quest, I believe, triggers... Yep, nobody in town has some kind of graphical... Is that showing up in the recording? And now it's not doing it anymore. Oh, yeah it is. Huh. Whatever. Maybe it's my imagination. The King Leoric quest, I believe, triggers when you first step foot into floor 2 of the dungeon. What else? I think the quest to get the tavern sign triggers as soon as you step foot onto floor 4, so on and so forth. So just checking to see if we have any additional quests. The answer was apparently no. No big deal. And let's see what... even worse than skeleton archers. Goat archers. I believe those familiars are actually immune to lightning. So half of the damage from my bow is useless. But that's okay. Ah, yes, and this is what I was talking about with the archers in this area. Let's see if I can get him to walk in. Come on, you can. There you go. Next. Next. Let's walk back to the other side. This is great. Oh. Okay, and I'm just going to do this now. The reason I did not do that before is just because there were so many of them, I felt like I would have just burned through potions. Oh, come on. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. And that's kind of the opposite of what I want to do. Oh, wow.
Get there from here.
Okay. This could be nasty. I'm going to go ahead and rage. I heard some kind of heavy armor drop. Alright, apparently there's some kind of... Okay, chainmail. That should sell for a decent amount of money. A lot of experience there. I'm almost about to level up again. I feel like I just leveled up with the floor prior to this one. Alright, swap to the bow. I really wish I had a good bow. This is just not doing it for me, but I mean, I guess it's not terrible. I love the sound that those invisible guys make when they die. They just kind of like melt, and then you hear the skull bounce on the ground. The sound design in this game is really good. Are these, okay. Go ahead and rage again. I don't want to use a health potion here because I feel like I'll level up in this room. But if I have to, I will. Ooh, very close to a level. Not quite. Inferno! Ooh, there's a town portal scroll. Holy bolt. Okay. Let's just move this down to the bottom, put it in the row with the things there. Now it looks like there might be another quest room over here. Because it looks like... I mean, it looks like a room within a room, and typically when there is a room within a room, there's a quest there.
I can't get there from here.
Also,
I can't get there from here.
It won't let me click inside of it. And there's some kind of book over here. I didn't see what the title was. But I'm guessing that is for this room. Kind of like Arcane's Valor had the book about Arcane's Valor prior to it, prior to doing that quest. Let's throw it into strength again. See if we can't kill this archer real quick. Oh, these are the exploding guys. I don't know what the explosions do exactly, but I want to avoid getting hit by them if I can. Okay. Got a ring that dropped there. And then we'll just spend our time doing archer cleanup, I guess. I really should have rolled a rogue so I could shoot these guys effectively. I wonder what skills the rogue gets as they level up. Oh, speaking of which, did I get any new skills? Ah, I did. Alright, ooh, an elixir of strength. That is really nice. It permanently increases your strength by 1. Or maybe 2. Alright, so pick that up. Small shield. Lots of gold. Elixir of strength. Alright. Alright, where's the elixir of strength at? Did I not pick that up? Oh, wait, here we go. Alright. Elixir of strength increases strength for 10 minutes. Okay. That should be a permanent increase of like 1 or 2 to strength. Maybe it was changed in the HD mod because it was a permanent increase is really powerful, so maybe they were plus 20. I mean, is not terrible. But that's a shame that it is. It's only a temporary. Still, I mean, 10 minutes is a long time, but I'd rather it be permanent.
I can't carry anymore.
I can't carry anymore. Inventory management, inventory management. Let's do this. Book of Lightning. We'll just head back to town real quick, empty our bags. That's kind of the disadvantage of carrying half an inventory full of potions, is that your inventory fills up very quickly.
Friend. Stay a while and listen.
Alright, where is Griswold?
I can't cast that here.
Well, what can I do for you?
Only 1,800 gold? That really doesn't sell for that much at all. Alright, and we'll go check for items that increase magic points. No, this resist magic. Oh wow, that's super good. 31,500 gold for 36 hit points and 14 chance to hit. I think I'm going to buy that. I do have enough. I'll just have to take it out of the stash here. Slap that on there. I didn't realize that he could sell like amulets and rings. That's really cool. What's this one do? Resist fire. Alright. 36 hit points, 14% chance to hit. There goes most of my gold. But I now have 250
What ails you, my friend?
hit points. Dope! I like it. Page 1. Slap that in there. And then, alright. Well, I think I'm going to call this one an episode. I appreciate you watching. Quick recap. We did the Chamber of Bone dungeon, which was really fun. That's pretty much all we accomplished. And because I spent like 30 minutes running from like ranged rat dog things and archers. So I'm sure it was a riveting experience for you guys. It was very stressful and kind of frantic for me. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time on the next episode of Diablo 1 Belzebub High Definition Mod. Thanks for watching. Later.